Folks, military technology responsible for national security and the microwave oven, a staple in our kitchens. Did you know that these two seemingly unrelated things actually share the exact same heart? Today, we'll tell you the story of humanity's most accidental and sweet invention, created by an orphaned boy who didn't even finish elementary school. The protagonist of our story is Percy Spencer, considered one of the greatest inventors of the 20th century. He had an unfortunate childhood, losing his parents at a young age. He didn't even finish elementary school, and had to endure hard labor in a textile factory from the age of 12. But what changed his extraordinary life was none other than the military. Spencer enlisted in the U.S. Navy at 18, and with incredible passion, he overcame his lack of formal education by self-studying math and science day and night. His genius soon shone through, and after becoming a wireless communication expert, he was scouted by the American defense contractor Raytheon. It was the middle of World War II. The key technology that would determine the Allies' victory or defeat was radar. The magnetron, a core component of radar, was a vacuum tube that generated radio waves, and its production was severely lacking at the time. Spencer, who became the leading authority in magnetron technology, achieved a phenomenal production revolution. He created a miracle, increasing magnetron component production from a mere 17 units a day to over 2,600 units a day. His contributions played a crucial role in the Allies detecting German submarines and shooting down enemy aircraft, significantly influencing the course of the war. One day in 1945, as the war was drawing to a close, Spencer, while working next to a large magnetron device, had an experience he would never forget. A chocolate bar he had in his pocket was exposed to the magnetron's powerful radio waves and melted away. Most people would have been annoyed, thinking, "Oh, my snack!" But a genius's brain works differently. He immediately sensed it was no mere coincidence. Spencer immediately placed some corn kernels near it, and soon after, he witnessed popcorn popping with a pop sound. Next, he brought a raw egg, which exploded and splattered all over his face. But he had captured the crucial clue that invisible waves were creating heat. It was a eureka moment that would forever change human eating habits. He named this phenomenon microwaves. What was the underlying principle? The secret lies in the moisture inside food. When the magnetron emits ultra-high-frequency microwaves at an astonishing 2.45 billion times per second, or 2.45 gigahertz, the water molecules inside the food dance wildly and rapidly change direction to match this speed. It's exactly like rubbing your hands together extremely fast on a cold day, generating heat. The friction heat generated as water molecules vibrate at incredible speeds and collide with each other, powered by the microwave energy. This heat created an ingenious magic, heating food from the inside out. This technology, which allowed food to generate its own heat without fire, was revolutionary. However, a challenging journey lay ahead before this magical box could enter our home kitchens. In 1947, Raytheon introduced the first commercial microwave oven, released under the name Radarange. It was a gigantic monster, as big as a refrigerator, standing 1.8 meters tall and weighing 340 kilograms. Furthermore, it required complex plumbing connections to cool the machine. What was most shocking was the price. It cost $5,000 at the time, which, when adjusted for inflation, is about $70,000 today, nearly 100 million Korean won. An astronomical price. Naturally, it was out of reach for ordinary households. It could only be used restrictively, mainly in large restaurants, train, dining cars, and military bases. However, Spencer and Raytheon's relentless research continued. Finally, 20 years later, in 1967, the small, safe, air-cooled home microwave oven that we know today, the Amana Radarange model, went into mass production. Its price also dropped significantly to under $500. The result was a huge success. A kitchen revolution began, where dishes that once required standing in front of a fire for tens of minutes could now be heated up in just a few minutes. The explosive growth of the frozen food market also coincided with the popularization of the microwave oven. Now, it's hard to imagine a kitchen without a microwave. Percy Spencer, a child laborer who never even finished elementary school, became a great inventor who transformed humanity's eating habits. Tonight, when your microwave dings, why not take a moment to recall his curious eyes, which accidentally melted chocolate at a military base, and his immense contribution to humanity. If you found today's story interesting, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Next time, we will be back with more fun and surprising stories. Goodbye!